Hello, my name is ChipChimp and welcome back to another Minecraft survival episode. Today, we're starting off my redstone testing world. Exciting. So if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I have laid out a bunch of different grass and dirt configurations because I'm wondering, well, how exactly does grass spread? I mean, I'm trying to make a wool farm like I mentioned in a previous episode. So I'm looking at all these different ways that grass could grow based on the Minecraft wiki, which says dirt blocks receiving grass must be within a 3 by 5 by 3 range of the source block. And a bunch of other stuff. You can pause the video if you want to read it, but that range is the most important part to me. And so I set up every possible configuration of this that I could think of, and I decided I would test out what exactly is the radius of growth, and how is this dirt box shaped. So once I set this, right now the game speed, random tick speed, is set to 0, and as soon as I set it to an absurd amount, any grass that can grow will grow. So 3, 2, 1, go. And there's our result. So let's just run around real quick just to give you a overview of how everything went.
Works, doesn't work, works, 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 doesn't work, doesn't work, works, works, doesn't work, works, doesn't work, works, works, doesn't work, doesn't work.
Bingo. You probably have no clue what that means, but this is the result. This is what all that meant. This dirt block in the middle will grow to grass if any grass block is placed in the place of any of these grass blocks. Any of these glass blocks. Grass. Oh my goodness. So, just to demonstrate that, I could put grass anywhere outside of this. Anywhere. It will not grow. It will not spread. As soon as one of these grass blocks, any of them, gets into this radius, it grows. Doesn't matter if there's something. Take that up first. Doesn't matter if there's a block between them. Doesn't matter if there's anything else. The only criteria is it has to be within this radius, has to be bright enough for it to grow, and there cannot be another block on top of this other grass because that would turn it into dirt, and therefore this one could not grow then. See here, it's no longer going to grow. There was no grass. So, with that result we just found, I was able to come up with this design, which is an improvement of this design, which I found online from the YouTube channel Pixlriff. If you want to see it, I'll put the link in the description. He does a good job of explaining exactly how the system works and how to build it, and even makes it slightly more compact than this, but for my demonstration it doesn't really matter. If you want to make this simple design, go ahead. It's very easy, very simple, and will give you a fair amount of wool. However, this should in theory give you more wool because this dirt block in the center that you need to update will update faster, because every single one of these grass blocks should try to update this same block, giving it effectively 3 times as much speed as this one. And if you're wondering what this monstrosity is, this is 4 of those chained together by a single redstone. So anytime any of these detect an update, all 4 of the cells will shear the sheep, forcing them to be naked even more. And these will still update faster than the previous one, just like that one. And now, to prove my point and make sure that this is actually faster, I'm gonna do a little 10-minute test, and we'll just extrapolate the data and see, give us a good example of which one would be the fastest. Ready? Go.
11 minutes later.
We're just going to set the random tick speed back to 0 so our numbers stay the same, nothing new. And we'll check the result. First off, we'll check the general wool farm that we see a lot on the internet. we got 5 wool in 10 minutes. For my altered design, we got 16 wool in 10 minutes. And for the quad sheep design, we got, wow, all this, probably over 2 stacks. Yeah, there's 139 wool blocks in this chest, which is a lot more than both of the other two, especially this one with 5. And as you can see, my hypothesis about having 5 and then 3 times as much was actually almost exactly 3 times as much. Which is a little strange that it was so close. But then if you take this, 16, 4, so my assumption would have been this would give 1 stack of wool in the same time, but actually it gave 2 stacks, so somehow this is even more efficient. Probably because the sheep don't always eat immediately, so since it's ticking all of them, it's getting an extra wool when maybe it wouldn't have otherwise, which actually boosts the efficiency. So with this design, assuming the same rate throughout an entire hour, we would get about 834 wool. It's not a bad deal. With this one we would get about 30, and with this one we'd get 96. So again, not a bad deal, but this is clearly much better. So I'm gonna go over to my survival world and we're gonna make one of these bad boys. Now that we're back into the survival world, the first thing we're gonna do is start building that sheep farm I showed you guys. So let's get to it. So now that I've cleared out the space a little bit, I think it's a pretty good spot to build my little farm, so let's jump into it. And that's it. The whole thing's set up. The only thing I have left to do is get the sheep in there, and then once they're in, I'm going to put a trapdoor right there covering the hopper so none of their wool gets caught on that little ledge there. Plus we also have to fill all of these with shears. Everything's set up. Now we're just gonna breed up some sheep and we'll be all good. And voila, it's built. So I'm still working on getting the max amount of sheep so we can have entity cramming, and that would give you the most efficiency inside each pen. So slowly I'll do that over time. And I know this episode was a little simpler, not as much happened. We really just made this small design. But it took a while to figure out exactly how this would go, and I've been kind of busy this past week, so just a quick tutorial for you guys to see exactly how to make this. I also had planned on taking down this giant mob farm that I made as a temporary XP farm. Because it's pretty ugly, I made it just as very temporary and quick. And I wanted to replace it with some sort of cactus farm or XP bank over here. So I could just come to the furnaces and pick out whatever XP is left over. But I needed to finalize this design because I kind of messed up on it when I was making it here, so I have it pretty worked out. I think you saw in the background of the other world. So maybe next episode we'll get into that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the time you spent. Sorry if you can hear a fan in the background. It's a little loud, but also it's really hot in my room, so yeah, I kind of need that. Well, anyways, thank you again for watching. I appreciate this, and your secret high five for anybody that made it all the way to the end. Alright, well, tune in next time, and see you guys later. Have a great day.